Hello my YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mimi Araba London, and today I will be doing a story time. But before I move on to the story, kindly subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and if you have, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And today's story is going to be about my worst breakup. Bear in mind, this relationship wasn't my worst relationship. It was the worst breakup. Like, it didn't really make sense to me, but I mean, that's fine. So we will start. I will put a few videos and pictures for you to see how everything went. So this whole relationship started somewhere December 2018. I went to Bloomba with my cousin and my best friend Kiki. So it was a long queue, so we couldn't get inside, and then the bouncers bounced us. So we were standing outside, we were contemplating if we should go back home or stay there or find somewhere to go, but we didn't know where exactly to go. So we're standing at the gate of Bloomba, if you know Bloomba, the main gate. And then we saw a friend of ours. We're like, hey, where are you going? He was like, oh, he's going to Serralio. I was like, okay, we have nowhere to go, so we might as well follow you there. So this boy made us walk from Bloomba to Serralio in our heels. God, we were walking. And guess what? We got missing. Yes, we got missing. So we had to find our way back. So in the long run, we had to get a taxi. So we got a taxi. Then we went to Bloomba. Serralio. So when we got to Serralio, my cousin and my friend were sitting. I was dancing. I was in the mood. Charlie, you can't bring me to Serralio in December and expect me to sit down. It doesn't work that way for me. I was dancing. They were sitting. I think some guys were disturbing them and all that. So I noticed there was this guy who was like staring. And then anytime I turn, I kind of see him too. And I'm like, okay. And he was cool, he's cute, so I was dancing, and then he came over to me. He was like, hi, did you say I look familiar? Something like that. And then we spoke for a while, and then he left, and then he came back again. He was like, you're standing here alone by yourself, can I have your Twitter handle? It's like, yeah, sure. So I gave him my Twitter handle, and then he realized he was already following me on Twitter. And he was like, oh, I follow you on Twitter. I was like, oh, that's nice. So I had to follow him back. And then he realized he's been sending me messages from like 2 years ago. That means from like 2016. I'm like, cool. So we exchanged numbers, and we decided to go to Bloomba again because we felt, the queue might have reduced, and then we might have a chance this time to get inside. And yes, when we got to Bloomba with him, we had the chance to go inside. But they didn't allow him. He was still standing outside. So I texted him. I was like, hi, are you still out there? He was like, yeah, they haven't allowed him. I was like, you know what? Don't stress yourself. I'll leave my cousin and my sister, my cousin and my friend to have fun over here, and then I'll come outside and then talk to you. He was like, oh, you sure about that? I was like, yeah. So I went outside. We were talking beside his car, having conversation. And then he said he was supposed to go to his friend's wedding. He was there, part of the groomsmen. He was part of them. So I was like, you know what, I think you need to go get some sleep, blah blah blah. So the following day he went to the wedding. My friend Kiki and my cousin went to the mall to go watch a movie. But then Kiki was the only one watching that movie because we weren't interested. And then my cousin was waiting for her friend. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'll just wait for this guy over here. So I texted him. I was like, why? He was like, oh, he's coming back from the wedding. He had to get back because he wanted to talk to me again. I was like, oh, I'm so happy. So he got back. He came to the mall. We sat in his car. We had a good conversation. I was so happy talking to him. Like, this guy was giving, like, he was matching my vibes, you know. He was matching every vibe. So I was so happy, and we were like, I think I want to see you again. Yeah, me too, I want to see you again, and all that. And then boom, 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 New Year. So one Sunday I was home, and then he texted me like, where are you? I was like, oh, I'm home. He's like, I'm in front of your gate. Man, I was so happy. Relationship. So I was so happy. Bear in mind, we were still friends, but I was catching feelings. He was catching feelings, but we weren't sure if we wanted to be together or this was just feelings, deceivingness, or something like that. So somewhere, I think 3rd or 4th of January, we made it official to start dating. So we started dating in 2019 January. I mean, if you're on my contacts, you should see I posted in my a couple of times because I don't have my relationship. I don't know. I found whoever that I find myself with because I mean this is mine. Like that's my man. You should see him too. Why not? So we started dating. We were going out on dates. I mostly saw him on weekends. We were going out on dates. We were very happy. Fast forward, one day I went to an all-night service with my best friend Kiki, and then my pastor invited another pastor to come and preach that day, and then that pastor is a prophet. So I was sitting there, and then he called me. He's like, young lady, come here. I was like, yeah. So when I got there, he was like, the relationship you are inside is not going to work. I was like, hey, Jesus is Lord. Does this man know what he's talking about? Like, are you serious? I didn't tell him that though. I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, I'm serious. Your relationship will not work. And I was like, okay. So I went to sit down, and then Kiki and I were, hey, this man, what does he know? You, this man, when did you come? Do you know what this relationship means to me? You're telling me my relationship will not work. Hey, you don't know what you're talking about. So Kiki was like, if somebody's relationship should not work, it should be her, Kiki. I think she was saying it to herself because her relationship is very new, and she said she's not, like, she hasn't been very lucky in relationships. So if it was her, fine. But me, no. I was like, yeah, don't mind him. It happens. I was like, he's not even my pastor. He's my pastor's invited friend. Don't mind him. It won't work. If only I listened. So I saw the guy I was dating at that time. I saw him and I was like, hey, this is what a prophet said. I don't know. I didn't really get the vibe I wanted to get from him, as in the answer. But he was like, oh, why would he say that? Like, I don't know. Never mind. You know what? Let's just enjoy ourselves. I go kill you with enjoyment. Hey. So yeah, we moved on with the relationship. We were happy. We never quarreled. We were like two understanding people who came together to make this thing work. So I was willing to make this work. So fast forward to, I think somewhere May, June, thereabout. I was in his living room, and then he told me that, oh, his cousin just told him something and it's bothering him. I was like, yo, what is it? Tell me. He was like, his cousin told him that his mom doesn't like me. I was like, huh? Why? What did I do? See, I'm even here. What did I do? What have I done? Like, what have I done to your mom? Then he was like, my cousin said you saw my mom twice and didn't greet her. I was like, me saw your mom and didn't greet her? How? I greet everyone in your house. I mean, greeting, I thought it was, but greeting, it's something, you know, a woman literally came to my mother and told my mother that I greet her way too much. Like, I didn't get the whole point of this greeting thing. Fine. So I was like, you know what? Maybe it's my voice. Maybe, I don't know, but no, it's not it. So I was like, you're fine. When I see your mom, I'll try and greet her. And then I'm very bad with starting with conversations with people. So I saw his mom some weeks after, and I was like, hello ma, good afternoon. Like, when I see her, I make sure I greet her. If she doesn't respond, I will hunt her with the greeting, because greeting, my breakfast, lunch and supper, it's something I don't joke with. So I was surprised that, what's this greeting? Fine. So we were moving on with our relationship jejely. So on my birthday in September, I went out. He took me out with my best friend and my best friend's boyfriend. We all went out and then we were discussing, talking, and then I don't know, there's this story that came up and then we started talking about marriage, being with, and then I was like, so what do you think about marriage, being with someone? He was like, hey, marriage is no rush. I was like, yeah, I know it's no rush, but you and I. He was like, let's see how it goes. And wait, he posted my picture on his Instagram story, and then a friend of his asked him, is she the one? And then he was like, maybe. I was like, ooh, maybe. What do you mean by maybe? Like, are you not sure of me? Don't you want me? Do you think it's not going to work? What's up? Why are you saying maybe? Then he started giving some excuses. Yeah, it's a relationship. Anything can happen. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay. So when we got home, I was still angry at the maybe thing he said. Why would you even say maybe? What do you mean by maybe? So we got home and then I was angry, basically. And then we ended the conversation not knowing where the future holds for us. So in October, his birthday, we had a nice time. One time I closed from work, I came back to his place. I passed by before coming home, so I saw his mom, greeted her. And then, yeah, it seemed like it was very okay. The woman didn't give me any kind of attitude or react in a bad way to show that she didn't really like me. Anytime I greeted, she responded afterwards. She wasn't giving me that bad vibes or anything. So I was like, are you sure this is what the fine? Maybe she just doesn't want me to feel bad or something. So what even happened? Oh, sorry, I just lost concentration. Okay, so fast forward somewhere November. I was supposed to, on a Friday, I was at work. Ma! So yeah, somewhere November, yeah, I'm sure. Somewhere November, he told me that I was at work, and then he told me he's not feeling so well, so he has to be home. I was like, okay, what's wrong? And he was like, oh, his tummy really hurts. So I was contemplating, should I visit him or just go? He was like, no, he needs to rest. He just needs to be by himself and then rest. I don't know why my heart is beating at this point. He just needs to rest, and then I was like, okay, cool. I wouldn't disturb you then, because if you told me you're sick, I wouldn't want to disturb you or anything like that. So that Saturday, I woke up, but then he woke up pretty early, around 5 a.m., which doesn't normally happen. If he should wake up at that time, then somebody disturbed his sleep, or maybe he just had something to do, but he wouldn't wake up that early. It doesn't happen. So when he texted me so early that morning, he was like, good morning, babe. I was like, hey, good morning, you're up early. He was like, yeah, he had to go and drop a friend off. I was like, oh, a friend slept over? And he was like, yeah, a friend slept over and he has to go and drop the friend off. I was like, okay. Escorts I don't know, no escorts or something, I don't know. But then there was a friend slept over. Bear in mind, I didn't even ask if it was a guy or a girl, because I trusted this guy so much. See, if I trusted him to the extent that even if you tell me that there were 10 girls in his room, I would tell you, fine, yeah, it is true. But he did nothing with any of them. That is how I trusted him. So apparently it was a girl that slept over anyway. And then I was supposed to go and see him that Saturday. Oh, okay, I'll try and visit you, blah, blah. But my sister was going somewhere. My sister was like, oh, she needs me to babysit my niece. So I was like, okay, fine. So I texted him. I was like, you know what? I can't make it today, so let's make it Sunday. I was like, okay, cool. So that Saturday, moving on to Sunday, around 1 a.m., 2 a.m., I get a text message from a girl on Twitter. Next post is the message. I get a message from this girl saying, oh, she had sex with him and it was amazing. See, I can't even remember what exactly she said, but then I'll put it there so that you get to read whatever that went on. So I immediately when I woke up that morning, I was acting very normal. I did everything I was supposed to do, like what we normally do on phone, greet, check up on each other and tell him that I'm coming and all that. So I got to the house. I think he was in the kitchen doing some stuff. And I was like, did you cheat on me yesterday? And then he's fair, so he goes red on the face. And then he's like, maybe. I'm like, what? What do you mean by maybe? Did you cheat on me? And then he's staring at me and I'm staring at him. At that point, my liver stopped functioning. My kidney paused. My intestines went small. The big ones were small and the small ones were smaller. My breath, I couldn't see. If it was today, I would have said symptoms of COVID-19. I was shaking. I wasn't functioning well. Everything in my body was jiggling. I was shaking. I don't know. But I couldn't believe it. I wanted him to confirm it that yes. I'm like, yo, did you cheat on me? And he goes like, yes. Jesus is Lord. I was off. I was like, why would you? Is there something I'm not doing right? What happened? And he was like, yeah, this whole his family issue. He confided in the girl and blah blah blah. And I was like, so wait, that was why you told me your tummy was hurting so that you could entertain the girl. It's like, yeah, so the girl was there at that time. It's like, oh, now so wait, was it planned? He was like, no, it wasn't planned. They were both drunk and then it happened. I was like, for you to get the energy and time to tell me that your stomach is hurting you, that means you planned it. That means this is something you really wanted to do for me. So don't tell, it doesn't even make sense if you tell me you were both drunk. There's nothing like drunk sex. It happened because both of you wanted to do it. It's like, no. I felt he hadn't regretted his actions anyway because he was just staring at me. I was, hey, Radhi, Obiba. I was weeping. Hi, crying, wailing. So, I made a decision that day to stay in the relationship. Hey, love one, mumu button 101. I decided to stay. When I remember, I stayed. I forgave this gentleman and stayed in the relationship because like, I love you so much that don't do this again. Please don't hurt me again. Because see, everybody around me knew that I would bet on my last peswa on this guy that he would never, ever, ever, ever cheat on me. So I was shook. I was like, this girl didn't, of course, force herself on you. You wanted to. So yeah, you did it. So I forgave him, stayed. The relationship changed afterwards. It wasn't the same. I think he felt bad for whatever thing that he did to me. So he was quite laid back in the whole relationship. I felt I was trying too hard for him to forget whatever happened and for me to forget. But in relationship, it was, our foundation was, now you see, now yeah, crisscross. So yeah, it wasn't the same no more. Things changed a lot. I was forcing to make things work. So one day he goes for breakfast with his family one Sunday, and then I was in his living room as usual, waiting for him. So he came back with this face. Okay, wait. So the day he told me about when I asked him all those cheating questions, that was the day he was like, do you want me to genuinely open up to you? And I was like, yeah, open up to me. He was like, my parents don't like you and they want us to break up. I was like, wait, is it because of the same disrespectful, I don't know, disrespecting thing? And he's like, yes. Like, really, can I talk to your mom? At least they should get to know me for who I am. Like, they should know me before they say I am disrespectful or anything. At least something small. If I don't know, they should at least know me. This relationship must work. That was my main goal. It must work. Because I was so in love. So he's like, okay, sure. So he went upstairs. I don't know what he went to do. But when he came back, I was like, oh, his mom got some visitors and this is not the right time to talk to his mom. It's like, okay, fine. Can we talk to your cousin? At least your cousin is very close to your mom. And if I should talk to her, if we should talk to her, should at least listen and then go tell your mom. Beg for us. You go who are beg. At this point, let us beg. It's like, okay. And then I don't know. He was pressing his phone, speaking to somebody, his cousin. And yeah, it's like, okay, so we'll find time and go and see his cousin. But since he cheated, I became very inquisitive with the kind of messages he was. As I first, see, me, your phone, I won't touch. If you like, see, remove the password and leave your phone to me. I won't go on it. But since he cheated, I felt, oh, there's a high chance that he'll do it again or something. Or there could be, there could be someone or something. So my head was on his neck and he got a message from his cousin. I think it was an image or something. When you don't love a girl or something. It was something about when a man doesn't love a woman and by the woman, I don't know. But when I saw it, I was hurt. I was like, oh, maybe nobody wants me in this family. Why am I even stressing? Why am I forcing myself? Obi this year. Me, I'm a princess in my own house. My mother's queen. Hey, me. My blood group, all positive. Me, you don't want me? So, when I saw it, I was like, you know what, I want to go home. I'm sure that day he didn't understand why I wanted to go home. I'm sure he didn't get it. Maybe he thought I was just angry for angrying's sake. But yeah, that was the reason why I left. We're still moving on with the relationship, moving on. So some days or weeks after, in that November, things happened. So some weeks after, I think when he told me that I was in a car going to work and then, I don't know, something just moved. I was like, you know what, this family definitely don't want you. So you have to excuse, give them space, go back, let them be. Even though you are so much in love. So I took my phone and I sent this message. And then he replied with that. So yeah, the relationship ended in November. So that was how I left the relationship. I cried, I wept, I started getting sick. Everything didn't sound like normal to me again. Like everything was like, are you serious? Is this really happening? I told my sisters, I told my family what had happened. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. There are a lot of men out there. You'd find someone. You have an amazing personality. I mean, my family was there for me. My sisters, God, I don't know what I'll do without them. They were like, hey, move on. So when I'm at work, I deal with customers, a lot of customers. It's a customer service. So when you come in, I'm like, what is your name? Or I look on your ID and then you have his name. Oh, TS 101. You see tears and I'm like, sorry. Excuse me, can I? So yeah, it affected me a lot. But look at me today, talking about it without crying, even though I got here a little bit. I'm talking about it without crying and I feel I'm much stronger now. I'm so happy now. My family, they've been amazing and supportive. So this is the end of the story. If you want more stories like this, kindly tune into my channel. See you next time. Bye.